We're just going live here on YouTube, so just give me a few minutes. YouTube is going live. Just make sure everything is running smoothly. I just uploaded a YouTube video. We discussed how this could be a possible third wave incoming. All right, we missed the bottom. That's fine. We'll just see how this price action plays out right now at this resistance. If it flips this resistance, we'll go ahead and place a long position. We'll play the breakout. Right now, we'll just wait it out, see what the algorithm decides to do. It's gonna make sure that we're live streaming the correct. Are we live streaming on YouTube? Hello, 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 YouTube. Are you guys there? Can YouTube see my Wealth Academy? Yeah, it's getting clear. We went for that liquidity hunt during our New York session. We'll just give it a minute. First hour, 2 hours. This is the most volatile times. We're not going to rush into trade setups. We'll wait it out. Let's see what the algorithm wants to do. I think there's a chance that we push actually higher. Might enter a long position here. Let me go ahead and just move back to the 1 minute chart. So we're just going to play the breakout. 3 minis. Quick scalp, that is. Could have held on to it longer. Just don't know if this is an actual breakout or not. Our next position, give or take, will be at 24 nines. Let's go ahead and see where this takes us. So there's a possibility we go back for a back retest. I'm a scalper, guys, so I'm just looking for quick scalps. We're going to scalp it all the way up to 25s, all right? So we'll just give it a few minutes. I'd like to see a back retest. Let's get that back retest. Momentum is strong, so do keep that in mind. If we don't get the pullback, that's fine. It is what it is. If momentum continues strong, I might push back in with a long position because our next target that we're targeting since we're breaking out is at 25,000. All right, so am I live on YouTube right now? That's a good question to be asking. I think we're good. Should be live streaming, that's for sure. We're just waiting for some nice long position. Again, longs are in our favor right now. We're not going to go against the algorithm, especially during New York session. We have a nice breakout. We have our hourly close here at any minute. 15-minute. Let's take a look at that. So 15-minute as well. I mean, ooh, wait. Kind of tempted for a long position, but I don't feel comfortable just because overall market structure. If we look at the bigger time frame, it's bearish. There's still room to go up. If we get a pullback, I'm going to go ahead and enter. We'll enter 3 positions here. Take profit. We'll leave it at give or take. Until the hourly close reaches. Of course, the minute that we enter, it goes for a pushback. Should have seen this resistance here as well. That's fine. I'm looking for this 1.618 to get filled. For those coming across this channel for the first time, a huge welcome to you. Welcome, welcome. Any questions, just shoot your comments below. Go ahead and answer them. Gonna wait for a back retest of 25s, alright? Psychological level. There's a possibility we go for a back retest. I mean, now we go back for the back retest. We'll enter more positions here. Not liking these lower highs. Just continuation. Overall, though, market remains bullish, right? Our entry position that we missed and we discussed in today's video was literally at this 24/7 zone. This could be a bullish flag. I don't know. Yes, no. What do you guys think? If back retest doesn't hold, I'm going to go ahead and close it at a loss and then reopen later at 24.8. So we'll see how this plays out. We're just going to wait patiently. I'm not going to... Let me just go ahead and remove these drawings, clean this up. I'd like to push higher, alright? I'd like to see these levels get triggered, these previous highs. So we'll just wait, let the algorithm do its jiggity diggity. So we're basically entering that back retest zone. We'll just give it a few minutes. We have our hourly close any minute soon. For some reason, my live stream is not popping up on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, if you can't hear me, this is excellent. I mean, it should be fine. I think we're good. Our OPS is running good. I'm not screaming into the mic. So this back retest is very important. If it holds above, up we go. If not, then we'll go back for our 0.618 and then further up. That puts us at a $600 loss. I think I mean, just Elliott, whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, and further 5, showing weak signs of buyers. And then we have our big boy 1, 2. This is our third wave. That's why it's so impulsive. And third, fourth, and later fifth. Ooh, you know what this might be forming? I should have seen this sooner. It's gonna actually go all the way down to our 24/7. Yeah, a lot of people might say no. I mean, honestly, it could. Right. Broadening wedge bottom. I'm just showing you guys my thinking process behind all my trade setups. Does this not look like one of these? Does not ascending broadening wedge. Ascending broadening wedge. All right, we have our A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E. And then we go for a rally. All right. And then we go sideways. Our confirmation back retest at E. That's exactly where we're at. And then we get a further push up. And that further push up, according to this pattern, is all the way up at 799. Again, that's only if it holds above. We got 2 minutes until the hourly close, so let's see how that turns out. We have our 15-minute looking quite bearish. I mean, we're not 30-minute give or take. Indecisive. Interesting. And 1 hour. If he closes above this right here, this would cause, I mean, still, look at that buyer pressure compared to the selling pressure. It's basically bulls versus bears right now. I mean, closing above this in the next, give or take, 22nd would be a somewhat good sign for us. So let's go ahead and move our time frame to a lower time frame. Kind of want to ladder in one lot. I might enter a long position here. Okay, we're at that 0.618 fib level. Currently back testing. We're at that 0.5, not 0.618, 0.5. This was a bad entry. I mean, just looking back at this entry, I was kind of, I said we should wait for this pullback, which I didn't. I mean, this is all part of journaling. I failed to wait for that back retest. Second of all, my buy position was all the way down here. Entered long position, close, entered long position and close. We were up 264. Second thing, this is a bad entry. Not an ideal entry because we're basically at that back retest. All right, we could have gotten a better entry position. And looking at our, yeah, I mean, just looking at our harmonic as well. Not super great. So we'll go ahead. We might enter a buy position. This is, I'm doing the complete opposite of what you guys should be doing. Market overall is bearish right now, so we should actually not be entering long positions. Going against my rules, you guys can tell by my voice, just because I'm kind of tied into this long position. All right, we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is complete. All right. We have our 1, big 2, and I believe that we're due for a 3 to the upside. So let's see how this actually turns out. I hate taking losses. That's one thing about me. Something not good. We're still within that like good demand zone. If this closes as a hammer in the next 5 minutes, that is golden. Even here, we have a back retest of our 1.618. This should have been a clear no entry long position up here. That's fine. It is what it is. We'll just go ahead and play a new 1.618. All right, at our 2516. I believe we're heading up here. All right, something. As long as we hold above this 24.6 range, let's take a look at our bigger time frame structure. All right, let's zoom out. Let's remove all this noise. Let's actually go on a new chart over here. Yeah, just it continues being bearish. All right, overall structure is bearish. Continue making lower lows. You can see how here we made lower lows followed by a flush. That could happen, honestly. Let's take a look at our 45-minute structure. This smaller time frame is making me sick. Smaller time frame indicates that we still need a touch, so still somewhat bearish. Not great. I might close this losing position. $4 here coming in. Do we have any type of harmonic? You know, I haven't looked at our bigger structure. Bigger structure, we triggered our 1.618, which is a very good sign. I'm just gonna zoom in. This could be a further A, B, C, could go further up, hopefully for a flat. Okay, so there's no harmonics. Like, this is so nasty. Like, I kid you not, guys. This is actually nasty. Okay, we're forming somewhat of higher highs, followed by higher lows. Could be a bearish flag. We're just gonna ignore this for now. Let's go ahead and take a look at our 12-hour chart. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the 12 hours. Let's give us that push up. I think it's gonna go further down, honestly. I'm still holding on to it. Such bad way to be trading. I mean, right over here, this major resistance. Oh, look at that. Followed by a major resistance. If it breaks above, like, damn. Look out for 25s, give or take. I have somewhat. Uh, okay, let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. So we're either heading for a further dump for a back retest. What red folder do we have here? Speech. Oh shit, there's a speech coming up here. What time is that? 9 p.m. Or we're heading for a breakout. We've been getting squeezed for a while. That's the thing. Harmonic wise, let's be honest here. We triggered our 0.618. Harmonic patterns. So we have our A, B, C. Should I close at a break even? I should honestly close it. Could be a further C. I swear, what's forming right over here is exactly what formed on the bigger time scale. If we break above 29.17, we're looking good. Not because my position's there, just because we're basically making new higher highs. So back to our harmonics. So 0.618, let's look for that. 786. Okay. So we'll just apply our default. So 0.6. So there's many scenarios that we can have on this harmonic. It's either a bearish crab, bearish Gartley, and this is only confirmed once B point is broken. Now, because our 0.618 right over here has not broken above, there's really no confirmation yet, but we're working our way from the bigger time frame to our smaller time frame. So let's go ahead now. We have our 0.618, we have a 0.618, so we need confluence 1.618 and 2.618. So obviously no, it can be this. Actually, it could. Could be our. This is there's no confluence. You know, like sniper confluence is a big range, which I don't like. So let's go ahead and take a look at our other pattern, we have a Garley 786 and 1.13. So 786. 786. So we'll just switch this back to default. Let me just go ahead and take a look at the 3 minutes. This could actually, if it breaks below, yeah, I might close it, guys. Might run back down to here. We got our back retest. See if we can get that A wave. So 786 as we were talking to the 1.13. I do have to monitor the position here and there, you know, very important. 1.13 and 1.1. So, and the 1.618. So our other confluence that we have is our 786 confluence with our 1.618. All right, so these could be our next major pivot points, assuming price action breaks above this resistance level. Cool. Let's go ahead. So let me go ahead and draw this out. So we have our 1, 2, 3, up to here, or further back up. We'll find out. Our second harmonic that we might have in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Played out. Oh, this is nasty. Like nasty. Another harmonic. We'll take A, B, C. We triggered our 0.618. I mean, same exact zone. All right, so this is only if this B point is broken right above here. Give or take 2560. So if such level does break above, then I'm expecting a surge back to the upside. So this right here is major pivot. So let's go ahead and take a look even closer. So again, these are our, oh my god, the following that I'm showing you is our bullish pivot. If broken above, we're basically in strong bullish momentum. These levels right over here, 25.3. Here as well, 25.66. And right here as well. This is nasty. I'm just gonna say that. Like, you can't even do a harmonic on this. just fighting this resistance level. When does the 4-hour close? You know, I want to see some kind of fake out to the upside. That's what I really want to see. On this, if we can get back to a double top, I'm closing. I'm just gonna let it ride for now. I'm hating this price action. Bad entry, that's for sure. Terrible entry. Let's take a look at our RSI. Come on, just break above our previous 24 nines. That's nothing. We're at that 0.618. This is a major resistance, golden ratio. That's why it keeps getting rejected. If we can flip it as a support, that would be fantastic. I want to see a push. Let's keep on pushing up. The minute that I close this, so I might close here. Honestly, I'm not gonna get greedy with positions. Let's pushing up. Okay, and we got filled. Could have left this longer. Just, oh man, this is actually quite stressful. I could have kept it longer. I mean, that's our confirmation break. All right, now that we got that confirmation break, there's a possibility, there's a high chance that we actually run up, or we could go for a B, C. We have our A, B, and further C. It could go for a flat, so A, further B for a flat corrective, and then AC, or it could go for a irregular, so make a new higher high, fake out people, and then go down. I'm happy with today. It is what it is. Bad entry, terrible risk to reward. I mean, we could have maximized our profits had we waited for our back retest, and that's absolutely fine. I'm gonna go ahead and let's just recap of what happened. Again, this could run higher. All right, and if it does, hallelujah. So let's go ahead and erase all this. So YouTube video that I just uploaded, we discussed how this is our 1, 2, 3, 4, and wait, no, that's not correct. This is our 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then this was going to be our major second, indicating that third wave is coming in. We entered a long position right down here. We closed it. Should have held on to it. That's why it's always good to set a stop loss below our previous low, and just leave it running. Had I done that, that would be like a golden pot. I see the market continue running up. So I'm like, hallelujah. Let me keep on entering long positions because we're breaking above. Close another profit. And then up here, I seen that we're triggering above, we're holding above, we're making new highs. So I decided to enter a long position. Went down for a pullback, which we were discussing earlier on that there might be a pushback to the downside. Had I waited, that would have been a good entry because usually what market does during New York session, it'll go back down to a 0.5 Fibonacci level or 0.618 Fibonacci level. And then continue this rally to the upside. And that's exactly what we're witnessing right now. Um, all right, so instead of entering or FOMOing in is exactly what happened to me up here. Should have held out, should have waited for our pushback to the 0.5 or 0.618, entered a long position, and put my stop loss at 24 eighths. Now, as we discussed, this could push higher, all right? This could push higher. I took my profits. I'm happy. It is what it is. I'm not going to maximize every single trade. And again, this could go back up for an irregular and then come back down, just like what we've seen in previous history. NQ loves doing these liquidity hunts. Fakes out. Faking out that is doing a new higher high. And then pushes back down. All right, so my next setup, and I'll probably be on here. I just got tired of this trade setup, honestly. So next trade setup, we're gonna be looking at a confirmation break either below 24.8. If we break below, depending where this leg ends, we'll be entering long positions down here at 24.7s. Today could be a ranging day, or it could be a nice bull market. Not bull market, but a bull rally to the upside. My initial target for that long position that I entered was actually all the way up here at 24.50. You know what would be nice is heading for AC. Build a nice harmonic. This would be a strong technical analysis. Go back down, and then we just skyrocket towards our 25 threes. Or if it breaks below this support levels and it fails to break back above, we enter short positions. And we are basically heading for that breakout that we discussed. Again, something to know is NQ loves doing these fake breakouts, and then comes back down. Whether it does or doesn't, I'm actually going to lock myself out for 30 minutes just because I don't want to hop on to any trade. That's a nice thing about Topstep. Again, so we're just locking ourselves out for 30 minutes. Oh, this would have been a nice short. This actually would have been a nice short, guys. Reason being is we're back testing an area of resistance. We have double confluence, which is quite nice. All right, we have a resistance followed by another resistance. All right, so ladder in some short positions. Down we go. And then this could push further up. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold. What's gold up to? Gold. Man, there's nobody on YouTube live. That is wild. People are missing out on some good trade setups. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold, and then we'll take. Damn, look at that pump. Were we not discussing a possible rally? Should have just held on. It is what it is. It is what it is. Don't you guys just hate that when you close too early? I think I closed around this zone. Cost averaged all the way 24.3. We close around this range right over here. It is what it is. We actually triggered exactly what we were discussing not long ago. That 0.618. You know, sometimes you just gotta believe in yourself. Let the algorithm do its work. So let's take a look at NASDAQ. Take a look at our 500 tick. Sure. Why is it not showing? Oh, NASDAQ, micro NASDAQ. Oh man, it is what it is. Let the algorithm do its thing. We were discussing harmonics earlier on. So we're basically at a resistance level right now. I expect some kind of price action play out within this range. 4-hour candle is in 28 minutes. So I expect some kind of back retest of this support level. Let's see where we're at. 1.618 has not triggered yet. Oh my god, my live was literally on unlisted. Let's do public then. We'll just give it a few minutes to let The algorithm do its thing. We're locked out for 24 minutes. We'll just give it a few minutes. Let the algorithm do its thing. We're locked out. We have the 4-hour candle coming in soon. So we'll just give it a few minutes. I don't think this is the top yet. There's gonna be some kind of fake out. NQ loves doing that. It's making a new higher high, making it seem like it's going for another pump, and then everything gets flushed, and then we go back up. I think we're on a nice bullish momentum today, so we're not looking for any major short positions. Pullback that we get later on to 24.9. Gonna go ahead and enter long positions. Can I take a look at Bitcoin? Sure can. I think Bitcoin we covered in today's video. Let's actually go ahead and cover it right now. See what's happening with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I remain bearish. All right. Bearish, bearish, bearish. Reason being is we're triggering below our 75 zone. All right. And we're just headed for a further pullback. And let's take a look at the RSI. What's the RSI doing? RSI is oversold. Something good to know. I'd like to go for a final push on Bitcoin towards 47s to approximately 54s, and then a possibility of a further continuation, which we discussed in today's video. Let's give it a minute. We have our hourly close. If these videos are helping you guys out, hit that thumbs up button. We're going to be looking for some short positions here shortly. I'm just going to wait for the 4-hour candle close. Let this hourly close wrap up. Let's see how far these bears and or bulls can push it up. And then we'll go ahead and enter short positions. This could be going for a third wave pullback. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, and further fifth. That's what is happening. I think exactly what is happening, which gives us a further A, B, and further C. And then we're most likely headed for another corrective wave down to 24 to approximately our 0.5 fib level. Let's first see how this plays out at 24, 25.50s. Let's take a look at crude. Is there any movement on crude? What about copper? What about silver? Silver, silver, silver. Okay, gold. Oh, gold. We just nice back retest of our 0.618. We missed it by a few ticks. Literally $8. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on mute. Let the algorithm do its thing. I'm gonna grab some snacks. Snacks, and then we'll be back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We were off for just a minute. Took a mini half an hour break. Let the market do its thing. We're still streaming on YouTube. Should have paused it somewhere, but hey, it is what it is. Right now, we're just waiting for a confirmation. Rejection, which we actually got. Can we get a confirmation at this 24.9, give or take 25,000, give or take? That would be a nice psychological level. Trigger this level, and then there's a chance that we go for a pullback, which will enter short positions. This could be a rising wedge, which will then be followed by a pullback, right? The simple pattern method. So let's see what price action or what number. Ooh, I'm sleepy. We'll see what this market decides to do. I'm gonna end this live on TikTok, so just give me a minute. We're gonna end it, and then we'll start another live. So we're back on stream. I think this could be a distribution phase, what we're witnessing right now. We've seen a similar pattern. Oh, I can't recall when. Oh, it's right over here. Reminds me of this over here. All right. Triggered above, push to the downside, and then a rally to the upside, just like what we're witnessing right now. So I'm expecting some kind of pullback. Let's see how this market decides to play out. If we don't get it, we don't get it. I'm not gonna sit here forcing trade setups play out. Sometimes the best trade is just no trade. Welcome everybody joining this live. Yeah, guys, I'm currently not in Canada. I think it's Chinese New Year's. I'm in Asia. There's a lot of fireworks happening, which is kind of wild. So 8 trades, give or take. We're up 621 for the day. We're gonna see if we can end off. What time is it right now? Vince, welcome. Edgardo, welcome. For those coming across this channel for the first time, a huge welcome to you. I'm tempted for a short position. I'm gonna wait for a few more minutes. I'd like to see a confirmation. I want to see a confirmation trigger below 24.9. Where's everybody from? Malaysia? Salam. Salamat. Yeah, I think. Oh, that's fine. I think most viewers on TikTok are not active, and it's because they are not speaking our native language, English. We SRT, welcome. So this right here is our support level. If we manage to hold it above, then I'm expecting a further surge to the upside. Letthi, welcome. Shishi Mo something, welcome. Fatih, welcome. We're just waiting for a scalp on NQ right now. Waiting for a scalp on NQ. Swell.net. This month's, oh, I think I gotta update my. Oof, that's no good. Ali Han, welcome. Abdul Rahman, welcome. Where's everybody from? Malaysia? I'm assuming y'all are from Malaysia. Malaysia, Nasi Lemak. So we're going for that pullback that we discussed. There's a possibility that I enter a long position. Not quite yet. We're gonna let the market do its thing. Not quite yet. We're not gonna enter a short position quite yet. Might enter a quick long position. Overall, we're gonna aim for a short position, like on the medium time frame. We're gonna scalp a long position, close it, and then we're gonna flip bearish. So that's gonna be the plan. Let's just see how this acts at the 1.6. Okay, so we're gonna enter a long position. It's not a major long position. It's gonna aim for that 10 Dala. Very small position because I know the overall structure is gonna be bearish here in the next possible half an hour, give or take. I'm going to be looking for a flush to the downside. So market will do its thing up here, all right? Market is going to do its jiggity diggity up here. All right, so we have our A, B, C, and now it's going to make a bigger A, B, C. And then we might have a bigger A, B, C to the downside. So I'll be targeting, give or take, 24 nines as our next support level. If we get the straight setup, we get it. If not, we're not going to sit here and stress. Where's everybody from? I think this is what people want to see, honestly. I'm just setting up a payment here on an account. RT Morris, welcome. Malaysia. Are you from Malaysia? And boom, he left. I'm just making a payment here for one of my accounts, so just give me a few minutes. Institution 70. We're just waiting for a short position. I'm just typing in some very important information here. Okay.